Understanding how COVID-19 affects children has been a priority issue. 9 months into the pandemic, many questions remain, but we're starting to have a clearer picture. We know that children and adolescents can be infected and can infect others. We know that this virus can kill children, but that children tend to have a milder infection, and there are very few severe cases and deaths from COVID-19 among children and adolescents. The data we have show that less than 10% of reported cases and less than 0.2% of deaths are in people under the age of 20. However, more research is needed about the factors that increase the risk of severe COVID cases, severe COVID disease, and death among children and adolescents. And the potential long-term health effects in those who have been infected remains unknown. Given the devastating consequences on children, youth, and our societies as a whole, the decision to close schools should be a last resort, temporary, and only at a local level in areas with intense transmission. During school closures, continuity of education should be guaranteed through distance learning. The time during which schools are closed should be used to put in place measures to prevent and respond to transmission when schools reopen. Keeping children safe and at school is not a job for schools alone, or governments alone, or families alone. It's a job for all of us working together. As we often say, there is no zero risk. But with the right combination of measures, we can keep our kids safe and teach them that health and education are two of the most precious commodities in life.
How do we hold those two principles, protecting the vulnerable from death, getting our children back to school? Something, in some sense, has to give, because we have to sustain pressure on this virus. We have to reduce transmission at community level in order to lower the risk to those older and vulnerable people and to maintain an environment in which our children can continue to attend school. The only way to do that is that the adults separate themselves enough to drive transmission downwards. So what is more important, our children back at school or the nightclubs and the bars open? And I think these are decisions that we have to make in coming into the winter months. These are trade-offs. There are no easy answers.